Wow, Willy here. All right, so I've been too preoccupied with my super ego lately. So all the spiritual advice I got for you out there these days are, as my 2-year-old son likes to tell me, go do something. Go do something. That's all I'm going to say on that. But what I am going to talk about, I'm becoming a psychologist. I love it. It's trauma. I'm going to talk all about trauma for like 2 minutes. And that's it. Willy's theories on trauma. I kind of mentioned it before in a previous video. When somebody experiences trauma, you know what happens? Their power gets stolen. Their power gets stolen. So what happens? What are the symptoms of trauma? Attempts at regaining one's sense of power. And in essence, that's a trauma loop. That is the trauma loop. And depending on what type of person you are, you a one-timer, a two-timer, a three-timer, a four-timer, that might happen a lot of times, or chronically, or indefinitely, or that might become your pseudo-personality. Anyway, so what does that mean? That means that this is my theory, all disorders are expressions of a person. They're all traumas, small traumas, leading up to the bigger traumas. Not disorders. Disorders are the results of traumas. But the symptoms are expressions of the person trying to regain a sense of their power. I was in college and I listened to this video, and the teacher was talking about a young child that had been sexually abused, and in her therapy session with this kid, he was like peeing across the room. Why would he do that? He's trying to regain his power. I can do whatever I want. Yikes. I'm going to get banned. No, I'm doing some research in my future career path, I'm going to have to diversify my talents here, so focusing on the YouTube channel again. But anyways, if you think about it, it's really true. So give me a minute. Let's think of an example. I didn't even need to pause it. I thought about it so fast. Psychopaths. Okay, all the personality disorders, antisocial personality, which is the psychopaths, narcissistic personality disorder, which is like trending in the world right now, borderline, all the personality disorders. Look at them. The most overt expressions of power over others, because now it's not like definitively connected, but psychopaths severely abused, borderline people severely abused, narcissists severely abused. Look at that. It's all pretty obvious if you think about it. Manipulation is a severe expression of exerting power over another person. Okay? Borderline personality disorder as a person wrapped up in defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms are a way to protect yourself, and they use manipulation to gain power over others. Antisocial personality disorder or conduct disorder with children, those are literally like, I'm going to kill animals. Expressions of power over other living things with the purpose of trying to find that power that was taken from the person. That's really all it is. Let's see, I can think of more examples. I better pause it this time. All right, before I dig myself a hole, here's an interesting one, bipolar disorder. Severe mood swings, right? So I don't know, it's got its own language and three distinct stages for one, and then 2 stages for 2. But whatever, it's like exerting power over one's own depression. It's like caught up in this cycle of losing one's power and then finding one's power and then losing one's power and then finding one's power again. It's like really interesting to think about. But it's all about power. It really is all about power. And that actually really explains like why a belief in a higher power works. Because when I believe something out there, God, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, whatever, is out there offering me free power, I can take it. I can take it when I don't have any power. There's a saying in Christianity, all things are possible through Christ. I think something like that. I don't know, people say that. That's what that means. So if a person believes that and they don't have their own sense of power, then they can have that belief to access the power within. But see, we get all bound up. These people or these things happen and they bind us all up. And we kind of get all our natural, free, powerful, expressive, permission to be state just gets all twisted and lost with all the battle scars that we acquire over our lives and all the stuff that happens. We kind of forget. It gets all covered up. So you got to rediscover your power. Go do something. Rediscover your power. Take a trip. Take a class. Take a walk. Take a break. I don't know. Go do something and reconnect with your power. Reconnect with the higher power. Maybe that higher power is just this moment right now, this present moment. This present moment. I look around. I'm in this body. Something's in this body. This body is alive. I can do things with this body. Do something cool with your body. Don't do anything with your body. Whatever. Do something. Go find your power. All right. Peace out. Wild Willy out here.